Hello and welcome to a World of Tanks T50-2 replay. In this match, I believe it shows a fair deal of what I consider to be textbook scouting. I start off here making a fairly standard run, making sure I can see or show my team exactly what's going in through the city. A little power slide right there. And I'm fairly certain between the cover and my speed that I won't get hit going up this way. I see that a majority of our forces have gone through the city, and while a fairly relatively weak force is going through the 1-2 line, I decide to set up a passive spotting position over here, since I know that can make the difference between winning or losing this line. Check out that I don't actually have an angle over things that go that road, so move up to this bush. Although more risky, I do know I have 6 cents and find it worth the risk to stay here, knowing that I can also easily back down if I see anyone aiming at me. Look here and see that the 68 can't actually cover me that well, and decide to go chase that scout, as our artillery is a fairly important part of this match. 6 cents does go off, but I also believe that that scout wouldn't have been able to see me. Now he's dead. And I see that the AT-15 took a relatively small hit. So knowing that there is something behind me that did spot me, that does around 280 damage, I found it reasonable to conclude that it was either a pretty bad artillery hit or stock Tiger 2. And sure enough, there's a Tiger 2. I waited a little bit there to make sure that my 6 cents didn't go off. Now that I know he can't see me, I can very safely stay up here and spot him. Artillery gets a very nice hit on him, fire killing him, all on my spotting damage, so I'll be getting XP for that. I see that the majority of their forces in town, and their T-95 was last spotted at base. I decide to move up through here and bank on the probability that there's probably no one over here, or if so, a low enough number that I can probably manage getting out in time. I see now the 268 and the T-34 backing me up, and they're both full health. Being very careful about managing my bushes on the way over here, although that doesn't seem to be anything to do so. I decided to take a peek very wide, since it's unlikely they're pre-aiming here, and sure enough, there's the T-95. 6 cents does go off, so I know that he can see me from that position. I decide to take small little peeks around this rock, waiting to see either if he pops up or if my 6 cents goes off, but neither happened. Try once again from this rock. Still nothing. Think about doing it again with this rock. Then the 268 says, go see what you can do. And I know he's talking about the T-95. I originally start to go through this ridge line here, try and spot him. Seeing nothing, I move up a little bit closer. He's right there with the side to the object 268, so he'll be taking a really big hit fairly soon. I still have yet to be spotted, so I figure I can relatively sneak up on him. And with the fantastic maneuverability, I can avoid a shot and make him turn aside to the 68 once again. Artillery misses me. And with a fairly good guess, misses me again though. 8-5, this is essentially a guaranteed win, so I decided to just have a little bit of fun with artillery. Who misses their derp shot. I am using auto aim right here just because I feel like I should be putting more focus into my driving. And I know that all of their artillery is now focusing on this spot. So I saw that both the 212 and the Lorraine have both fired. And only the G-dub hasn't. Who gets taken out by counter battery. And I saw that the M12 went in there and wanted to chase him. And I realized, oh shit, I'm gonna drown. And use my speed cover to get out of there. And basically just chill until the KV4. So we can see here that I did very well, doing a fairly good 4,200 spotting damage, earning us a good 1,200 XP. Putting us at the top of the list, despite only doing a very minimal amount of damage, only connecting 3 shots.